I would love to have a conversation with you, continuing on with something we started in glimpses, and that's when there's grief, when your feelings have been hijacked for any situation. It doesn't need to be about death, but grief is a poignant one. It's a good one because we can all relate. We understand, even if we haven't lost anyone through death that is close to us yet, we understand from movies, from our heartbreak that we've experienced in stories, from an animal that we've dearly loved that's passed on. It's hard to grow up without having some really deep understanding of the feelings that surround a person who's lost a beloved. So what came up is a situation, what to do, how to exist, how to use our existence. And I'm using that word very carefully. How to use that life force. Because equilibrium is possible in the midst of grief, in the midst of having been hijacked by feelings and thoughts. How? Well, if we have that deeper understanding that we are not our thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and feelings happen. They happen inside the mind of you, but you're still there noticing, ooh, that hurts. Ooh, that was mean. Oh, that's unforgiving. Oh, that's judgmental. Something noticed. We've been here before, if you've worked with me, but it can never be said too much. What is our process? It takes only a second to step back. What is noticing the feelings? So let's go a little deeper today. We've said before that, yes, the observer might still be into it. Yes, I want it my way. Yes, I don't want to hurt. Yes, I'm scared of this person and I want my armor on and I'm going to flee or fight the way I usually do or zone out or whatever is my usual practice. Or I could bring in that space that makes me very powerful because it's not so noisy. That's a new thought. We trust the noise. We trust the loud, why did this happen? Why did they die? They shouldn't have, if they didn't take the heroin, if the person spoke up, if Melissa had gone to this doctor and listened to us or this or that. You can hear suffering will ensue. It's a guarantee. Fighting with what is a guarantee. But how? How to get to that other place? Guess what? It's not a big trip to that other place. Why isn't it a big trip? The mind wants to say, oh, I need a meditation cushion. I need to be quiet in the whatever form we do that. If it's prayer, if it's meditation, if it's going to our tree, we don't need to do anything except not join. And how do I not join? Just notice the icky thoughts and feelings and know or try out that maybe you are more than that. How can you be more than that? Because thoughts and feelings change and you're still the common denominator here. How can I know you're more worthy, more powerful, more unlimited? Because you're alive and you aren't your thoughts and your feelings. Knowing that makes me trust presence. What is presence? Presence is that quiet place of aliveness. So go now, take a moment, go to that hijacked moment you had recently. I had one where I thought I should have rewrite a proposal I wrote last week, just because the mind said, look, she didn't ask for these things that you wrote. She asked for this. Now you could write it better. But the quiet was not interested. Did I hear words? No, it wasn't words. It was a kind of allowing of something bigger. I'm going to put words to it, but it was almost, how shall I put it? It was a no that was very quiet, very gentle, coming from almost a holding place. I don't mean holding like this, but it was a kind of knowing that was like an embrace, that either I'll be accepted from last week's proposal or I won't. I don't need to do more. Another time it will be yes, right? Another whatever. That was a good start. Here's a chance to make it better. There are no rules to say always do it this way. But if we allow that space that is behind the witness. So there's the hijacking. Do this, do that, or the grief, or the pain, or the sorrow, or whatever. Acknowledge whatever's going on, but have that be like a plug. You know, a plug in the bathtub, no more water comes in. It's like saying, okay, yes, that feeling, and here's the plug. And now there's a pause. And in that pause, I can bring in the life force, presence. What I took from that glimpses meeting on the 17th that was so deeply heartfelt was acknowledge the feeling and bring in presence. What is presence? What is aliveness? You may not know what I'm talking about. Let's start with the witness. The witness is that space that's behind the observer that doesn't care if I send another proposal or if I use last week's proposal, doesn't care if I get the thing I want or not. It's not involved in the world that way. It's only about something bigger. And it knows the movements. It's not a he or a she or a limited space. It's life. Weather knows what weather is going to happen. The rain knows if it's going to stop or if it's going to be cloudy, or what's next. The weather knows, but we don't. And we can allow what is. And so what is helps us with what has already happened. It puts that plug in it. I just accept it, no matter if it's what I didn't want, no matter if it's cruelty, no matter if it's the Nazis or racism or horrible stuff to children. We're not agreeing. We're just saying it happened. Make me new for the next moment. But, bottom line is there's only one. So even if you still stay with the hijacking, that too is what the weather is for today. And know that on another day, it might be for you to join me in developing this home in presence. It's like having arms around you that are impersonal. It's not about good job and yay, I love you, Rosalind, or a parent or a human holding me. It's so much more neutral and so much better than that. Because think of it, with the human, you question, did they say the right words? It was the right kind of comfort. Did they kiss you? Did they hug you? Did you not want a kiss or a hug? Humans can't hardly ever get it perfectly. But this neutral space, if we allow it, it can be so forgiving because it doesn't judge. So there's no forgiveness. It's total acceptance because it's not involved with the personal. Try it. You might like it. We'll do more. I promise. I'll be getting back to you soon. See you next Thursday. Bye.